You forget, and I think history has kind of forgotten too, how hard Kanye struggled to be taken seriously as an artist. What was that like to just take in that he had to just seriously beg for this opportunity to become the star he is?
You know, they always say, man, you made it overnight. You never make it overnight.
Welcome to the Variety Virtual Sundance Studio presented by Audible. I am Matt Donnelly, here with the filmmakers of jeen-yuhs, Coodie and Chike, with their remarkable journey into the life of Kanye West. Well, thank you guys. I'm so excited that this is like, we're finally here for your Sundance premiere, even though it's virtual. So just tell me how it all started from day one. Where did this all begin?
Well, you know, it started in Chicago. I used to do stand-up comedy. So it started there. Bernie Mac was my mentor. First person to bring me on stage. And after that, this guy, Danny Sorge, asked me to host this public access show called Channel Zero, which I started hosting and fell in love with the reaction that we were getting when we had show an episode at the barbershop. And I remember Kanye came up to the barbershop with some beats. And one of the beats was H to the Izzo. And I'm like, this dude is super talented. So seeing Kanye and how charismatic he was and how he loved the camera. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a camera on Kanye and see how far, you know, his dreams will take him. And everything happened in God's time. And here we are now with jeen-yuhs, and we're excited about it, you know.
That's incredible. You guys met at MTV. Talk about sort of you guys, how you ran into each other and how you formed this partnership.
Yasmin Richards, she was producing at the time, and she was producing a segment on MTV called You Hear It First. They were utilizing a lot of Coodie's footage, a lot of footage that he was shooting for the documentary. And that's how we met. And we just kind of hit it off. From then on, Coodie hit me up and was like, we want to do this music video through the wire. We got this footage. We have this idea. Can you bring it to life for us? And, you know.
But we have no money.
Didn't have any money. It didn't matter to me, though. I felt like, okay, God's put this opportunity in front of me right now. This is it. You got to go. And so we went, and we've been working together. That was through the wire, and Coodie and I have been working together since then.
You forget, and I think history has kind of forgotten too, how hard Kanye struggled to be taken seriously as an artist. What was that like to just take in that he had to just seriously beg for this opportunity to become the star he is?
You know, they always say, man, you made it overnight. You never make it overnight. You know what I mean? So, you know, the people that were around at the time, like the Rockefellers and all of them, they seen the talent that Kanye had as far as a producer. But when it came to music during that era, you know, it was the DMXs, it was the street music. For Kanye to come out with Self-Conscious and Jesus Walks, they didn't understand at that moment what it would do. I think when you put God first, he just moved mountains, and faith in God is just like that. That's what drove Kanye. That's what drove this project. That's what drove everything to where we at now. So to go back and to see our work ethic, because I always thought Kanye had an amazing work ethic, but then I'm like, wait a minute, I did too. But we were just having fun. We was following our passion, our purpose. This movie is for the dreamers, man. Like we say, we think everybody, not think we know, God put the genes in all of us. You know what I mean? You just gotta see it and move on it. And the world would discover it just the way you did, you know, once we put it out there.
Absolutely. You know, Kanye's story is a story of popular culture in a way. So as like a, like time capsule, what is that like to sort of just be sitting on top of, and what was the experience like?
You get a certain popularity and fame. We went pretty much our separate ways, you know, and I would see him and I'll come film here and there. But when it came to like different things like Taylor Swift or things like that, I was not there. So I was watching like everybody else were watching, but I always championed Kanye. I always looked at him as a brother. Of course, God brought us back together, and you guys will see that in the third movie. This whole movie, all three movies are really through my perspective. And when you watch it, if I wasn't there, then you won't see it. It's an amazing piece of art that God put together and let us be the tools to tell the story. So,
what would you guys say is the biggest misconception about Kanye?
The objective of our film is to contextualize Kanye. I just think a lot of people haven't seen Kanye through an empathetic lens. They've only seen him through the lens of the media.
I think they feel like too that oh, he's a real person. Oh, he went through the same thing that I'm going through right now. We want people to see this and see themselves in this project. It's all them different adversities that we go through, but you have to look at it in a positive way. You got to find the good that happened out of those things. And as you see, if it wasn't for the accident, Kanye wouldn't have had Through the Wire, you know, which was his launch, which launched his career. So
absolutely. So are you guys done? No more filming, no more anything? Is this 20+ year journey finally over?
Well, you know, we're not done filming. We filmmakers. But as far as Kanye is at a point of like, you know, and it's always been at a point that we all growing, you know, he's growing in his way and we're growing as filmmakers. So
what are you looking to next?
I mean, we're really looking forward to launching our network, Creative Control, taking advantage of the technology in Web3 and seeing how we can tell how storytelling opportunities look in that space, in the Web3 environment. And we have a bunch of narrative features that we've been writing and working on. So, you know, I think you'll see we've done a lot in music videos, we've done a lot in documentaries, and now you'll feel us in the scripted narrative space, which we're really excited about.